Hey friends, it's Quenby, Grateful Queen, the Grateful Queen here on YouTube, and I am back with another Friday night live. I actually made it. Hey friends, the reason I say actually made it is because about 10 minutes before I was meant to go live, I spilled my wine glass all over my entire table, computer and the whole thing, and I thought, you've got to be kidding me. But that is kind of the way the last couple days have been going for me. Maybe it's not just me. I'd love to hear how you are doing. Typically on Friday night, I've been doing this live at 5 p.m. Pacific time for a few months now. And historically, what I was doing was a thrift haul, usually from 50% off day at the Salvation Army. However, since we are all still staying at home, I'm obviously not outsourcing, but I did bring some things that I can show you if we decide we want to look at them. One is this giant box of goodies that I bought for myself on Poshmark. I am so excited, and I love you guys so much that I was like, maybe I'll wait and open it with those guys, kind of like a mystery box on Friday. We'll see if we get to that. I also have a bunch of free stuff that I've been sorting through, and one of them is like a whole box of belts that I'm kind of excited about, so I could show you those things. But honestly, you guys, you know what tends to happen on these shows? There's a live chat. I'll leave it up if you happen to be watching the replay. And we all get into talking about reselling, about our lives, and sometimes I hardly even get a chance to show you the stuff. So we'll see what happens tonight. I see a couple of my friends coming in, and I'm really glad to see you. I was looking forward to this for a million reasons, one of which, when I'm going to hang out with you on Friday, I put some actual clothes on, a little makeup. I have my cocktail, and it's like being with friends. So I appreciate you all for that. I see Rebecca the reseller in the chat, Lori Owens, and Jacob and Lisette from New England. Betty Boop, hey friends, I'm so glad to see you, and I want to hear what you're up to. So let's start with that. Give me a little check-in about what are you working on? It's Friday. What have you been working on the last couple days in your business, in your life? How are things going for you? I have so many things that I want to talk to you about. Sarah Lee Coleman's here. We've been having some great connections and talking over on Instagram. Oh, Darlin Dresser has made it, and Kelly Schaffner has made it. I just love Kelly Schaffner and her channel. We put out a video this week all about free inventory. Let me ask you a question, my friends. Why is it that my videos on free inventory are not as popular as some of my other videos? I was thinking, who wouldn't love to see like mystery unboxings of free inventory and talk about that? But they're not super popular, so I think I might be missing something. So let me know if you have thoughts on that. Brandy's here. Hey girl, always good to see you. You and I have been talking since the beginning of this thing. New to you Steals and Specialties is here. I'm so glad you made it. I hope I don't mess up your Instagram right now, falling down the rabbit hole. We've been following each other for a while. And Leslie from A Reseller's Passion is here. Hey friends, I appreciate you being here so much. I really needed the lift and the connection, and I'm so glad to see you. Debbie's here too. Tell me what you've been up to. What were you working on this week in your business? What's been happening? What are you doing differently? What's been inspiring you? What are your obstacles? Let's talk all things reselling. Also, what projects are you up to? What's happening on your, if you have a YouTube channel or a sale or anything, let us know. This is really a community night. Oh, I forgot to do my intro. Hi, I'm Quenby, if you happen to be new here. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell on eBay and Poshmark. I've been doing it about 8 years, and that's what this channel is all about. My love of thrifting and bargain shopping. And on my channel, I do a lot of different things. I do thrift hauls and yard sale hauls. I do some mystery unboxing, some THREDUP boxes, some retail arbitrage. I really like to mix things up in my business, and I'd love it if you consider subscribing. Okay, let's see what the friends are up to. Oh, good, Hanger Deals made it. So many of you have projects and channels and things going on. So don't be afraid to put those in the chat. There's so many things I want to talk to you about that. Carrie made it. She was so great to have in the chat last time. I was reflecting on last Friday night show, and it's like, we started out with all the reseller stuff, and that was really good. And the next thing you know, we were having like deep life chats. Did you guys notice that? Where is James? Not here yet. Katrin17M, hello. So glad to see you here. Barbara Babash is here. I love it. I went and checked out your closet on Poshmark. Leave your Poshmark closet. That was really great. I shared a bunch of your stuff a week or so ago. Jacob is here. So great to always have Jacob in the chat. He's such a good contributor in our community. So Rebecca the Reseller, who, if you don't know, I think most of you do, used to be the Reseller Mom Show, but she's done a lot of rebranding. She and I did a great video, a live one, all about different strategies for sourcing on THREDUP. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out, pop over to her channel. We did it on your channel, right, Rebecca? It wasn't mine, I don't think. And that was a really great, informative show, I thought, and she's got a ton of great content. How do you put out so much content? Rebecca says, regarding the free inventory question I had, maybe people think it's not great inventory if it's free, or they're jealous of it. Oh, maybe. It's kind of easy to do, and I give a lot of instruction on how to get free inventory. If you're interested, I have a bunch of videos about that. And Oh Darling Dresser says, possibly because you're not actually choosing, I love that picture, the inventory. You know, I did think about that. Like, I think one of the reasons many of us watch thrift hauls is because we're hoping to learn something. We're hoping to learn a new brand, a new style, and we often do. And maybe if I'm hauling like free stuff, it is true in my experience, most of it is not like brands I need to teach you about. It's stuff you already know, Junior's brand, mall brand. So maybe there's not as much learning in there. Although I do talk a lot about, ways to deal with that. Like ways to deal with lower end inventory. Denali's here. I love that color on you. I wore it for you, girl. I put a top on because, just to be honest with you, I've been living maybe like some of you. I've been like in my yoga pants and t-shirts and tank tops because my son's home. My 8-year-old son, Torvald, is home. And we're doing bike rides 2 or 3 times a day just to get out. And I'm doing a little gardening. I'm doing a ton of work. So when I know I have a show, a video, I actually put a little something on. This is actually a bodysuit. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of the bodysuit? Do you guys know a bodysuit's like a one piece? Let's just say I better not have to go to the bathroom because a bodysuit can be a challenge. Katrin17M, I had a coworker tell me she had tons of stuff for me. She is so stylish. Then when she gave it to me, I realized it was from her grandmother who passed away. I haven't quite had that situation. I have had a lot of interesting situations. Was it anything good? Katrin, do you have a Poshmark closet or eBay store that you could put in the chat for us? AS says, love your energy. I wonder if she's talking to me. And Katrin says you can call me Kathy. Okay. Let me see. Hanger Deal says, I haven't put regular pants on since the end of March. Is that like you're in your pajama pants? Or are you in like leggings? Regular pants. I mean, I wear jeans like when I do my other job. It's like casual professional, so I'll wear like really dark skinny jeans or something. But I guess you're right. I don't know. I don't think I've put pants on. Kathy, I'm dying to know, though, what did you get in those boxes? Like, was it good vintage stuff? What was in there? Debbie Whitehead says, I'm still posting my death pile. You mean like you're still listing stuff? You still have death pile stuff? Ooh, Leslie, let's see what she has to say. I have a new consulting business. I've met this week with 4 ladies. I'm helping people with their businesses, not all reseller related. I'm also creating more art and creating more digital. That is extremely exciting. You definitely want to check Leslie out at A Reseller's Passion on both Instagram, and now she's doing a lot of YouTube content. She just did a cool live show with other people doing art and stuff, or creative projects. That is something that is extremely exciting. I wanted to share with you guys on this note of like business stuff. I finally got a logo for my business. One of the things I'm appreciating about this stay-at-home time, and I'd love to hear from you all if there's things you're appreciating about both in your reselling business and just in general. But I'm doing things that have been like on the list, but I never quite make it on the list. And one of them was to get a logo for my YouTube channel and my business. And I finally did that. Did any of you guys get a chance to see it? I posted on YouTube. If you have feedback, I would love it, because I saw it and I was like, oh, I love it. But I do know that I'm not always the most discerning. Like, I tend to just be like, that's great. But I'm happy with how it came out. And if you guys have questions about that, I would love to hear them. Kelly Schaffner's here. She says your logo is excellent. Kelly Schaffner, I hope you guys got a chance to go over to her channel. She's got some really good stuff. Like those Stitch Fix unboxings. Do any of you do Stitch Fix? Like to keep things for yourself? And she tries them on and stuff, which I think is really amazing and brave. I did one video on the channel, my Valentine's Day video, where I bought things that I thought would be like Valentine's Day inspired outfits people could wear. And I sold them on Ebay and Posh. And then I modeled them in the video. You'll notice there aren't any other modeling videos up on my channel. I mean, I liked it. It was kind of fun, but I just think it's a very brave thing to do, to like get up there on your channel in the outfits and be like modeling them. She always looks so great and cute. Okay, Carrie says, I have over 1,500 items to list and zero motivation. Finding buyers are being so annoying and putting a further dampen on my life. Love the new logo. Thanks, Carrie. So how do you know you have 1,500 items? What is it, Carrie? Do the rest of you have like huge inventory piles like Carrie does? I have a bunch of stuff that I've been getting in different ways, so I have inventory to list, but not quite that much. And if any of you guys have thoughts on motivation, I'd love to hear them. People are talking about, Denali's son, Oliver, who's the same age as my son, Torvald. Torvald will turn 9 in July. He had a great birthday. Why, Denali, did he say it was the best ever? Like, I wonder what it was, because we're all at home. It's not like he could go to some like jumpy house birthday party place. I wonder why he loved it a bit more than ever. That really shows a lot about his heart, that he just was probably like a happy kid, regardless of being at some crazy party. We have two Barbaras. Oh no, we have a Babette and a Barbara on. Is my mom on? Babette, Grateful Babette. I am off this week from my job. I may do my first YouTube video. Keep us posted if you do that. So people are reporting. Barbara Babash says, I have about 200 to 300 to list. Where are you guys getting so much inventory? El Duce says Oliver's an introvert. That's like me too. Like, I have to be honest with you guys. Like, this is kind of a dream for an introverted person like me. The part of like having to stay at home, not the whole crisis, but just the part of needing to stay at home, and people's expectations are a lot less of how much you communicate or how much you go out with people. And for me, it's kind of like, this is really nice. Darlin Dresser says, no death pile. I regret taking the thrift stores for granted. I know. I am totally with you on that one. Like, have any of you dreamed about the thrift stores? Literally, I mean, like, I am literally, I've had dreams. I had this dream the other night, you guys, where it was like, I was sifting through a big, giant cardboard box, kind of like you do at the bins. And I was sifting through this enormous, packed, dense cardboard box of inventory. And I'm like, this is amazing. I'm going to find treasures in here. Like, I'm actually dreaming about thrift stores. Yeah. New to you steals. I must have missed something here. Katrin M, do it. It's actually fun, also hard, but fun. I just started. So you new to you steals and specialties just started a YouTube channel, and other people are thinking about doing it. But Bet Sabol says, no, I need inventory. It's time consuming to source. Yes, and there's people like Lisette, are you still doing mystery boxes? If there are people in need of inventory, we have so many people in this chat right now who are providing inventory. Like Denali at El Ducho is providing New with Tags inventory boxes. Lisette was doing, she probably still is. Mystery boxes, there's not a shortage. Carrie, have you considered that? If you have 1,500 things to list, maybe some mystery boxes, because it's a win-win. Like, there are people that really need inventory right now, and there are resellers who have an abundance of it. It's like perfect. Oh, Darling Dresser says, I've been sourcing on Poshmark, but it's a lot more expensive. Do any of you have strategies for shopping on Poshmark? I have not. I feel like I've done every kind of sourcing during stay at home, but I have not sourced specifically on Poshmark, maybe because the cost of shipping is so high. I've done THREDUP, and I've had a lot of success on that, both mystery boxes and on the site itself. I've done shopgoodwill.com. I've gotten so much free inventory. Yay, she's here. Barbara Kemmler. Mom, is my mom. She appears in a lot of my earlier videos. We've got, maybe Shane can help you so that it can say Grateful Babette. I'm here, yay, missing Goodwill. Picture myself walking down the aisles. I do too. So I was wondering about this, you guys, because a lot of us make jokes, especially on Instagram, like dreaming of all the thrift stores we want to go to when stay at home is over. And I was thinking, because I sometimes overanalyze things, and I'm like, well, should I go right away, like when they first open up again, or should I wait until everybody has a chance to drop off their spring cleaning, and then the thrift store has a chance to put the stuff out? So maybe I should go like 2 weeks after thrift stores open again. I'm like, thrift stores are on the mind. Carrie says, yes, happy to do boxes. Hey, it's not a bad idea. Madeline made it. Finally made it to a live. I have loved sourcing on Poshmark. Do you feel like sharing any of your strategies? Like, I have the same thought that someone else just said, like, isn't it really expensive? Like, can you get a good enough deal on Posh? Maybe if you bundle and you get like, from the same buyer. So for your $7.10 shipping, which is so expensive, maybe you get a lot more. Like, what are your strategies? I opened a box from El Ducho on my last video. It was so uplifting, kind of like shopping. I will have to check that out because I know Denali has some great stuff going out, because she bought like pallets and a huge amount of stuff. So she's sharing the wealth with a bunch of us. I should probably get in on some of this. I just have so much to sort through right now. I don't know if any of you had a chance to see my Instagram, but so I was donated a ton of baby clothes, like newborn to like 3T. It was this great family that when I first put out something about accepting donations and asking for donations on the Nextdoor app, this one family was like, hey, we're moving. We would love to give you our stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be great. And they were so thankful to me because they're moving. They've got bags and bags of stuff. They must have several kids and babies, but they cannot drop it off at any of the donation centers. So they were so thankful to me. Oh, I see that Restyle Secrets made it. Hey, girl. And I was so thankful to them. So I'm like, win-win. Now, to be honest, a lot of it is stuff I don't normally sell, like a ton of Juniors, Forever 21, and Target stuff. So I'm loading that stuff up. Well, she came by again the other day. She's like, would you mind if I drop off a few more bags? It's baby stuff. And I'm like, sure. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm talking 3 trash bags, and not those little like kitchen trash. I'm talking like industrial sized trash bags full of baby stuff. So all day yesterday and today, every time I get a chance, I go in there and I sort it. So I put a post out on Instagram saying, help, I don't normally sell baby stuff. What are your strategies? And thankfully, a lot of you in the community came to my rescue, and the overwhelming majority of you said, lot it up by size and style. I'm like, great, I'm on it. So I've got like stacks of stuff, you guys. Do you have experience selling baby stuff? Is there anything else I should know? Lindsay's Posh Loft made it. Good evening to you. And see, Denali, you should do lots on Mercari. Those will sell well. And that's what some people said to me on Instagram. A few people chimed in and said, oh, you have these baby or kids lots, sell on Kitizen or Mercari. I've never been on Kitizen or Macari, so I have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, I have to now learn another platform. I just got into cross posting, but why? Why would those sell better on Macari than Posh or eBay, you guys? Hey, Allison Cooper. She says, I have inventory coming out of my ears. How? Why you guys on Macari? I get Kitizen because it's kid focused. That makes sense to me. But why Macari for lots? So I did a bunch of like Forever 21 lots, a bunch of Old Navy lots, and I'm talking like 15 Old Navy tank tops for $20 or whatever. So I have all this kid stuff, and it's good. Like some of it is your basic stuff, like Carter's and whatever. But there's a Disney, like I think Disney and Disney parks and Disney stores popular, and I've got like stacks of it. Baby Gap, which I know is expensive. I'm used to selling like designer kids stuff, like, you know, Hannah Anderson does well, or Minnie Bowden. If I'm out and I see that kind of stuff, I'll pick it up because I know I can get like $15 for it. But not a ton of like, I don't know a lot about Disney. Let's see what all you have to say. Is anyone interested in seeing the box of stuff I bought for myself? I blame you, Denali, because you're like, when we were all talking early on, she's like, clean out your closets, and then when all this is over, you'll get yourself new stuff. So I cleaned out my closet, and I don't know if you saw that video. I cleaned out like tons of stuff from my personal closet, and I'm like, oh, I cleaned out my closet. I'll buy myself some new stuff. So I went on Poshmark and I bought myself 7 new pieces. Maybe that's not what she meant. Restyle Secrets, I'm so glad to see you, girl. And she says, my THREDUP mixed women's box finally shipped today. I've had nothing new to list. You have to get something faster because my THREDUP box took over 2 weeks to ship, and then it shipped and it got here. It was almost 3 weeks. My women's box, awesome. Did you guys see my men's box? It was, you know, I thought it was mediocre. I did get that awesome Patagonia men's fleece, which is still for sale on the website for $135. It's called the Better Sweater. And I thought then I had a bunch of other mediocre stuff, but then I've gotten a lot of messages. Some people said it was actually good stuff. Kathy says, I got my 2 packages from Denali today. Did you order some boxes? And Lori Owen says, just bought my first mystery box on Posh. Awesome. You know, just to say what you all know, mystery boxes are a risk. You know, I've gotten some that are just like, bad, and some that are amazing, and new to you steals and specialties. I'm staying home for longer because no thank you. So when the thrift stores open, you're like, not happening. Lisette says, Jacob Fufu, I have plenty, but a few PFFs have. I hope they're good. Are you still doing boxes? Rebecca, the reseller, it's hit or miss, but I've gotten some 10 for $30 on Poshmark. Whoa, that is an amazing deal. This box I have here, I bought 7 items for myself. It was $150. And then I felt bad because like it would have been $250, and I sent her an offer for like $130, and she countered $140, and I was like, okay. So I paid $21 an item. This is not to resell though. These are things I wanted for myself. AS says, I've been refreshing Poshmark photo listings of old posts. Can someone tell me if it's better to delete the listing and then post again for better visibility? Help us out with this, somebody. I want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. What do you mean refreshing Poshmark photo listings of old posts? I have been deleting the listing and then relisting myself, so it's a brand new listing. Is that what you mean? Jacob says, did anyone buy the Poshmark? Oh, no. Oh, God, I had it up to talk about this. I'm so frustrated. Did anyone buy the Poshmark Goodwill mystery boxes today? I'm not sourcing right now, but I wanted to. Can we talk about that? Maybe someone else knows more than I do, but my personal experience was really disappointing. It's like on Instagram, I saw that Goodwill San Francisco was teaming up with Poshmark to sell boxes. And they really enticed everybody, saying $11 free shipping for a box of like 5 mystery items. And we're all like, yeah. And then I couldn't get one today. I don't even understand how they did it. Do you guys? It was like they sent an offer to me So 2 minutes later, I go on and it just said another buyer purchased this item. So it's like they were sending things out to everybody and then one person got a chance of getting it. Like I found it really confusing and a little bit, I was a little stressed. I kept thinking maybe they'll send me another one, but it's like, I guess I just missed out. I don't know. I'm not happy with that whole thing, but maybe I'm missing something. What's your experience? Do you guys know what we're talking about? And if so, did anyone get a box? And what did you think of that whole thing? Katrin says, do you think reselling will go down once retail opens with amazing off-season inventory? That's a good question. I don't think so. Going down the chat here. Let's see what Babette says. I got Goodwill Posh boxes were gone and they never notified me with an offer. Yeah, so okay, we're talking about that. Did anyone get one? I don't even understand how they did it, and I'm a little bit frustrated. Resale Secrets said, I got no offers either. I got offers, but when I'd go to buy it, another buyer purchased. So it's like they were sending the same box offer to everybody, and whoever got it first got it, but we're talking about minutes. There's Lindsay Poshloft saying hi. Macari is super easy, says Denali. I just haven't even gone on there, and I hear myself doing the same excuse I did about cross-posting, like, oh, did Grateful Babette make it? There's Peter Newman. Hi, Grateful Babette. Oh, yeah, she made it. I saw her comment. Carrie had the same experience I did. I was offered a women's top one for $11, and I went to buy it, and it was gone. Could it have been done better? I was offered women's and men's. Did you get a chance to buy it? I didn't even get an offer. Maybe it wasn't rolled out in the right way. Lori says, got an offer, and when I tried to accept it, it wanted me to select a size, which it wouldn't. It's a mystery box, and then it sold to someone else. I want to give them some feedback, but maybe I don't understand the whole thing. Just made a $45 sale. Thank the reseller gods. Yee! I had a couple good sales this week, like just a little bit higher sales. Carrie says no in seconds. It was gone. Same. 10 seconds gone. They're doing more boxes tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I got a message on Poshmark. You know how like the message from Poshmark is always at the top of your feed, and it said boxes are all sold out for this round. And it's like, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm not trying to be negative or anything. I just feel confused. Some people paid $50. How did they even get it? Like, I don't even see how you could go on there. Lisette says, congratulations. Lisette is always super positive. Yeah, I'm not happy with how that whole thing went. And I don't know if it's because I'm missing something, but it's like a ton of hype and then, I don't know, not enough boxes, or I don't know. It's a little disappointing. I've been editing listings by deleting the photos from the original posted listing, never deleting the entire listing, but trying to make the listing look better. My sales have been down in April. Okay, so can some of you experienced sellers chime in on this issue she has? I assume it's AS. What's your name? Yeah, so a few friends did, but they seem shady how offered some and not others. Yeah, I feel like we're missing something. Carrie said it's time to list all your loungewear and sweatsuits, all sold out. Yeah, my sister said she was trying to buy some like white sweatpants on Amazon and online because she's trying to get into this like tie-dyeing things, which is a super nice fad right now. She says she cannot find anywhere white sweatpants, so she can do some like DIY. I'm like, oh, but Carrie makes a really good point. If you want to get sales going, maybe some sweatpants and loungewear and stuff's a really good idea because that's what people are buying. I'm trying to be like smart and be like, this thing's not going to last forever. What can I buy now and maybe get a good deal on? Rebecca, the reseller, says, okay, friends, time to put Gio to bed. Have a great night and many sales to all. That's right, 5:36. She's in Florida, so she's a few hours. Thanks for stopping by. It's always great to see you. Lisette says, do you have loungewear? Maybe Carrie can make boxes of loungewear for people. Oh, darling dresser. Weirdly, I've been selling tons of sweaters. Well, you know, see, I'm in Northern California. If you don't know, I'm an hour north of San Francisco. Spring has hit. It's sunny, hot. Like today, it was too hot to do the afternoon bike ride. I'm not in Southern Cal, you guys. I'm in Northern Cal. So it's totally different climate. It's not hot all the time. But like my sister and my family is in Boston area and it's snowing. Like when she sends me a video, she's in like her puffer jacket, a hood, and I'm like out here in a tank trying to get a little sun. Welcome back, Brandy. What have I been selling? I was just going to do a what sold video for you all, and I was looking at what I've been selling. It's a total mix, but my sales are up for sure. I'm sorry, I'm making some sort of sale. Okay. My sales are up, but I think it might be because I'm doing a lot more because I'm at home now more. And this is normally a part-time gig for me, but I'm at home more now. I'm on the computer, I'm on my phone more. So I think that's why I'm more active. I think that's why my sales are up. A wee bit. Warren made it. Great to see you. Oh, Lisette is helpfully reminding us, everyone hit the thumbs up at this time. It keeps changing, but right now we have 32 people watching, which is awesome. And Mary Hendricks made it. Hey, I'm so glad you made it to a live. Laura at a wee bit worn, doing really great things for our reselling community. Barbara Babash says, shoes have been flying out of my closet. What kind? Like any kind? Heels, sports shoes, sandals, anything in particular? AS says this chat goes so fast. Try being over here, girl. The chat, there's a delay. So if you've never done a live, what's happening with this? If you've never done a live, there is a bit of a delay. And then the chat, like I'm chatting, I look away for the chat goes so fast. So if you have something that you want to tell us about, like a project, your posh closet, whatever, and I don't get it and you want me to get it, put it in again, put it in caps, do whatever you have to do because it goes really fast for me. People are from all over, from Canada. Okay. Amalia, am I saying it right? Not Amelia, but Amalia? Amalia? Oh my God, I love that. Okay, so let's get back to that listing. And then I want to see Denali's comment here. In my experience, I am not like the end-all be-all with Poshmark stuff, but what I've been doing is deleting the whole listing, and then I go back and relist. Then it's seen as Poshmark as a new listing, so you get like algorithm points for listing on Poshmark. And then if you want to send out offers, you're not sending out the same offers to the same people that haven't bought for 6 months. Like I might have an item and I'm like, woo, this has got 40 likers, but I've sent offers 2, 3, 4 times. No one is buying. It's unlikely that that person's going to come back and buy. Maybe they will, but I think it's less likely. So I think the way I make sense of it in my mind is might as well start over, new eyes on the item, fresh listing, same pictures if they're good. If your pictures are bad and that's why you're redoing it, I guess that makes sense. But I think in my personal opinion, I would still start all the way over. Because I don't know, do you guys agree? What's your experience with that? Maybe every once in a while somebody comes back and buys that item. They've been thinking about it, but I just feel like these people are not buying, you know, I'm sending offers, they're not buying. It's time to start over. What do you guys think about that? That's just the way I do it. And it's so much easier now that I am cross-listing. You can do it right from Vendu, the cross-listing software. It takes a minute. I just hit delist. It's deleted from Poshmark. I hit relist. I make any edits I want, and it's done in like a minute. It's the best. Denali, we're going back now to the this whole boxes from San Francisco Goodwill. You weren't supposed to pay $50 because you were supposed to wait for them to offer you a deal, but people bought the original listing, which was $50. It was for 5 items though. So if they paid $50 for 5 items plus shipping, that's crazy. How do you know? Did people tell you they did that? Jacob says, El Ducho, yikes. Why? Like, did they think it was maybe going to be better stuff? I don't like that. I don't know. What do you guys think of that whole thing? I just don't think I like the way it went. Oh, Darlin Dresser says, I believe in relisting. I'm a convert. Oh, see, Joy made it. And she says, I think it's better to relist. Oh, Denali says you can see the old sold listing. So you can go in and be like, did you get one? Does anyone know? Did anyone get one? I mean, maybe it's going to be, some people were like, it's going to be crap anyways, just from the Goodwill. But for $11, I thought, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I could unbox it on the channel. It would be fun. But I didn't get one. Denali didn't get one either. Carrie says, just like the DIY boxes with filler. If this is how they all are, I'm disappointed and annoyed that they changed the name and raised the price. I would have bought like a Goodwill Bluebox, but I can usually never get one of those anymore either, just because the price point's so good. It's $19 or something. And the denim one I've done okay on. Leslie says, definitely start a new listing. Okay. I relist about 100 items a week in my Poshmark closet. That way I don't have to think about sourcing all the time. I also relist. See, I really love that you're saying that, Leslie. I really appreciate it because in the past, I wasn't doing that. In the past, I was just listing new all the time, feeding the machine. But it kind of makes sense to me. Like, why not sell the item you already have, the item you already paid for, the item you already took the time to photograph and list? Why not try and get that item sold before you go out and buy more stuff? Like, it's kind of brilliant. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of it that way, but since I got the Vendu software and you can do it right on there so easily, you guys, I've been doing that. And now that I think of it, I have sold a couple things. Like one thing that comes to mind, these Free People jeans. I've had them on there forever. They were new with tags, size 31, current style, high-waisted, raw hem. Tons of likers, offers. I had them down to $20 at one point. I'm like, that's so low. Finally, I'm like, forget it. And I was thinking of you, Leslie. And I delisted on Vendu, relisted, and they sold. So it was like, oh, wow, that's a really good example of that in action. Seek Joy with the best username ever says, it's great that PM Poshmark is trying to help the sellers, but maybe they should focus on incentivizing the buyers. That would help the sellers too. That's a good point. What do you mean by incentivizing? Mary Hendricks says, has anyone bought the $300 designer box at THREDUP? I've never even heard of that. What is that? I bought the $90 DIY box. I have not heard of a $300 designer box. Is it like in a luxe section or something? Does anyone have any experience with that? Thank you to Leslie, we're saying. Carrie says, I have over 500 denim items. Honey, why do you have all this stuff? Are you like getting inventory away? We don't know. How do you get all that? Ooh, Denali says, I bought the box. It's not DIY this time. What is it? How do you get it? $300 is a big investment. How many items? Yes, it's been over 2 weeks that I ordered 2 THREDUP. Haven't even shipped it. That's the way it's going right now. That's the way it's going. My guess is, from my experience, the boxes from THREDUP, the rescue boxes, they will ship, but it's about at the 2-week mark, 2 week and a few days. Danny Mae's Adventures is here. Hey, friend. Hello from Oregon. Good to see you. I see stuff pop up. You have a YouTube channel, right? I see it pop up because I'm subscribed. 15 items for $300. Yikes. What are we talking about? That's expensive cost of goods. Is it mystery or do you get to see what they are? Lindsay says 15 items in the new box. Whoa. See, I'm not aware of that. Lara from A Wee Bit Worn. I'm scared to order any online inventory. I've been binging El Ducho videos today so that I can get up the courage. What are you scared of? Like any online? Are you saying that because of virus stuff? Or are you just saying because of cost? Or what are you scared of? I'm doing that right now. Vendu. Vendu's awesome. I'm loving Vendu. So back to these awesome THREDUP $300 boxes. No, it's a designed, non-flawed designer box. You know what? Finally, like, I have ordered the DIY box how many times? How many videos do I have up on my channel of the DIY box? Like 4, maybe 5? And great brands, things I would not normally find, flawed. Like, they need so much work. I mean, I still have a few purses to list. I've sold some purses I got, but you know, and I watched a couple of those videos recently. My friend Alicia has one out, and I was like, that's great, but they're so flawed. I don't know. Mystery box. Okay, Leslie says, I never buy rescue boxes from THREDUP. I buy individual items. That way I check comps and I have an idea what I will make. So, you know, I did this video. Rebecca, the reseller, just left to put her son to bed, but she and I did a video kind of about this, like different ways to source THREDUP and sourcing by going onto THREDUP like a regular customer and just shopping. And I had really good experience doing that. You pay a little bit more than you do per item for the mystery boxes, but then it's a more calculated risk. Like, you can do the comp search first and say, okay, this item's costing me $7. I think I can sell it for $35. That works for me. I'll do it. Like, some people like that certainty that works for them. I just love a good mystery box. I'm a sucker for a mystery box. It's like, and like, okay, so I don't know if you guys got a chance to see my most recent women's box. It was one of the best boxes I've gotten. And there's no way I could have gotten what I got in that box if I was shopping individually for items, because there's no way. Like, I got a Banana Republic long wool trench coat. It's gorgeous. There's no way I could have got it for $5. I got some designer dresses. I just think they would have been too expensive. But a mystery box is more of a risk. So there's, you know, pros and cons of everything. Seek Joy says, I'm too chicken to get a mystery box. You've never got one? I mean, I love a good mystery, but there is a risk. And if you don't have the money, don't do it. You know, that doesn't make any sense if you can't afford it. But some mystery boxes are low risk because they're so cheap. Like, you know, the Goodwill Blueboxes for $20. Most of us can afford to spend $19.99. Often they have free shipping or discounted shipping. That's a pretty low risk, right? But not, I did a video a while back, you guys, which was all about this, like, should you buy a mystery box? And my video, I did it from sort of the psychologist perspective of like, you have to know yourself. And like, you have to know whether you're someone who has a high or low risk tolerance. And some of us, it's just too uncomfortable if we're going to be disappointed. Like, it's just too painful for us. And some of us are like, oh, well, I'll try. So you kind of have to know whether you think you can handle it or not. And if you can't, don't do it. Oh, okay, we're getting back to Laura. She's not scared because of the virus, because I'm afraid that I'll get junk. You might. You know, that's the thing. Like, one of the things that I do before I buy a particular box is I go on YouTube and I watch all the videos about that particular box. Like, jewelry boxes. I've gotten such bad THREDUP jewelry boxes, in my opinion. Some people might have gotten good ones. You know, it's always a risk you might get junk, but I just love the mystery of it so much. And I'm like, I'm going to sell this stuff. Like, I don't think I've ever not made my money back, but sometimes it's like more work. For example, like with the THREDUP denim boxes. I've always made my money back, but it's more work because I'm selling like $12 juniors jeans that I got in the mystery box. But I'm okay with that. I agree about Vendu. I'm totally driving my older items. I'm starting to do that now too. I think it's really smart. I like mystery boxes. I'm with you. I just like them. Like, maybe they're not the... Here's the thing, you guys, that I love about being a reseller. I run my own business. We each run our own business. No matter what scale it is, whether you're part-time, full-time, it's your own business. You're an adult. Okay, I got a frozen thing there. And now I've got woo-woo stuff. Can you guys hear but not see picture? Well, okay, now I think it's back. I actually got a little, well, my partner PD got it. I have no idea what it is, but it's like you plug directly into the, whatever it is. Rather than just, can you guys, will you let me know if you can hear me and stuff now, or did it all get messed up? Danny May says frozen. Did it unfreeze? Okay. Wait, I just saw gifted afflicted. I think my risk tolerance is way too high. Are you someone who buys like tons of mystery boxes? Great video, Grateful Queen. Great to have you, Sarah Lee. What's the best purse you've ever received in a THREDUP box? Ooh, you guys want to say? I bet Denali can chime in. Thanks, babe. Babe says I'm good now. And you can hear me. Oh, phew. It's such a risk to do a live. 45 minutes. It's going wicked quick. How much time do we have? Because I'm just getting started. This is like my only social life for the whole week with adults. So I'm like, I could be on here all night. The best purse. I have not received a huge variety. I want to hear from any of you who've ever bought a THREDUP DIY or other mystery box purse. What's the ruffles? No, right, there we go. I've gotten a lot of Kate Spade, and I love those Kate Spade bags, but they don't sell for a ton for me, even the big ones. I've gotten Dooney and Bourke. What else? I've gotten Michael Kors. What other purses? What other purses have you guys gotten? Those might be, and in every single box ever, a Longchamp, a grocery bag, a shopping bag from Longchamp. I swear everybody's gotten one of those in every box. Now, there's like the ones I like the best and the ones that have sold for the most. So I sold the Dooney and Bourke. It was vintage Dooney and Bourke. It was such high quality. Was it 50 or 60? I think the most I've ever, God, this woman's texting me about some other thing. Stay focused, Quimby. I was going to look, but I'm not going to. About how much I sold the purses for. I want to say between 50 and 75 for all those. What do you, I want to hear what you guys think about the purses. I can hang out all night, says Laura, I bet. Are you sitting outside in your like nice like fireplace outdoor area? Denali, I've got an Yves Saint Laurent, Burberry, and Gucci in the mystery THREDUP. How much did the Gucci sell for? I've never got Gucci. I've got some Burberry sunglasses, which I still haven't listed because I kind of do like a quick flip model. Like if I can't do it fast, it's likely to sit in a pile. Like the Burberry sunglasses are new to me. I have to learn how to list sunglasses and what the keyword, and so they're sitting there. I haven't even listed them. I got them months ago. Wow, what kind of Gucci and what did it sell for? Henry Bendel. Ooh, am I saying Bendel? Bendel. Is it Bendel? That's awesome. Babette Sabol, New England Betty, but I can't find you on Posh. I'm so glad you said that. It's confusing because her username is different. Oh, good. She got it up. In case anyone else is watching later, Posh is my purpose. She's been doing some great mystery boxes. So definitely check out Posh is my purpose. I bought one designer DIY. Too much anxiety about it. I'll stick with men's. I really like selling men's. Do you guys? Carrie says Gucci, Burberry, Prada, many great ones. Oh, I did get a Prada bag once. Had great luck. Which was that in THREDUP? Now that you mention it, oh my God, this is so embarrassing, but you guys are holding me accountable. I did get a Prada bag. It was a little tangerine bag. I have not listed it. And the reason why is it's so damaged and dirty. So I did this whole clean it. It's like full of ink stains. So I did all this reaching out and said, you guys, what's the best way to get ink stains out? Oh, that stuff everybody loves. Mr. Clean or Oxy. Soak it in Oxy. Nothing has worked. So it's covered in ink stains. And it's like, is anyone going to want this? I did a bunch of research trying to authenticate it myself, and I have every confidence, the best I can do myself without paying for an authentication service, it looks authentic. it's just so trashed. And I know a lot of people sell trash stuff, but it's just like, it's in that pile of stuff to deal with. The high dollar flawed ones I've sent out for repair. Ooh, I paid $100 or so for repairs, but the return on investment made sense. $100, but you must have made at least, God, like what? I don't want to pay $100 to repair something, but you must have made enough on it that it was worth it. See, I don't know if I'm like in the right, I don't know. Denali says, list it, Quimby. People will pay for flawed product. Really? I guess I just feel like, do I want to sell something like that in my store? Even if I disclose it and I take a million pictures and say like covered in ink, someone still wants it? I think it's real. I did all the I took these little courses on like how to authenticate, looking at all the letters, looking at the stitching, looking at the hardware because they use certain hardware only. And I'm like, this is real, baby, but it's a mess. I should just sell it, I guess. But actually, little bags in general, but Prada's a top seller. I better get that Prada listed. Lori made it in the final hour here. Hey, friends, I'm working tonight, but I wanted to stop in and say hello. Hope you all had a wonderful week. Hi, Lori, everybody says. My best was the Henry Bendel. I'm saying that wrong. I can tell as it comes out of my mouth. Yeah, there is some anxiety, you guys, in those DIY because it's $90. Like $90 is a lot to pay. Okay, you guys, I want to show you some of the things I bought. So I bought some of these things. I bought them for myself. I've been waiting all week to share them with you. I think they're awesome items. I bought this from a closet that I covet. Do any of you guys ever do this? Like, it's like probably bad reseller comparison stuff, but it's like, in all honesty, my closet's kind of mediocre. Like, I have a white background. I've got a hanger. I do my best to get bright photos, clear, distraction free, and sometimes I do better than others, but it's like, it's good enough. This woman's closet is so beautiful. So I go look in it all the time and I'm like, oh, I want that closet, but I don't have the patience for it. I sell things kind of quick and cheap, you know? Her closet is called the Blue Feather. It's awesome. And I always go look and I like stuff, but I'm like, it's a little expensive for me as someone who thrifts as a reseller. So I paid I think it came to like $21 an item. I got 7-item bundle because I cleaned out my closet and I wanted some new stuff. And this, I don't know this brand. It might be a boutique, Adore, but it's a kimono. If Lori Tata is still here, she and I both love the kimono and the swim cover up. I think, Lori, did you say this or is this from my own mind? Like at swimsuit season, it's like, let's shop for the cover ups rather than the swimsuit. Oh my gosh, you guys, just come on. Lace trim, long kimono. Actually, it's not that long with tons of crochet and look at the color. I love blues and turquoise. Oh my gosh, this is really nice. Look at the back. Like, yes, that's so good. Oh, what does New to You Steals have to say here? Blue Feather, I think she showed her gorgeous office on Instagram. Yeah, I should probably follow her. Her closet just looks so good. Like, in my personal opinion, the pictures are perfect, super clear. She does a nice setup. And her stuff, I think it's what we'd call a curated closet, you guys. And not super dark because this, but isn't this pretty? I just love this. I shop on Poshmark a lot, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I shop on Poshmark a lot. Ooh, Leslie said I sold a vintage. What do you guys think of this piece? I sold a vintage Gucci bag. It was in horrible condition. I sold it as a collector bag. I put the damage in the description. I got it for free for $100. That's like one of your that's got to be like one of those all-time stories. How did you get a vintage Gucci bag for free? And how did you know it was vintage? How did you know it was real, Leslie? Because, I mean, some of this is research, you guys. I got a Fendi. It was a disaster, but it was Fendi, and it sold for $125. I feel like running down to the garage, getting the bag, and bringing it up here, because I think you'd be like, oh, no, it doesn't apply to that bag. I'll post it on Instagram tomorrow. It's cover up season, Lori, where it's like you can wear a cover up at all times. Or you can do like me, where you just like angle the camera just so you look like you don't need a cover up at all times. Look at this piece. Oh, I'm in my embroidery heaven. I think these are just boutique brands too, you guys. These are not like high-end name brands. These look like boutique brands, but ooh, this looks too small. It says medium. Look at that embroidery goodness. It's like a tunic with a tassel. Tons of embroidery, but I fear that I'm going to have to resell this, unfortunately. I looked at the measurements, but I don't know if the girls are going in there. That's really pretty. Isn't it weird to see like how it looks in the mannequin in the closet and how they show it and it looks so good and then you get it and it's like, oh, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm missing things while I'm showing. This is why I never end up showing my stuff, because then I want to chat with you. Nice, people like it. I need a house coat as a cover up, Carrie. I need a house coat. I know, I feel like that sometimes too. It's like, just put the whole thing over, like, what can I wear? It's beautiful, says Lisette. I sold a stained Chanel duster bag, and it sold for $45, just a duster. From $3 to $45, no complaints. And I think what you mean by duster is just that little like bag that it comes in that they would put it in for $45. God. Hey, Dad. Good to see you. For the stain, get some Grandma's Secret spot remover and laundry spray. You guys, I'm talking about like someone had a blue ink pen, left it in there and forgot about it. It's like exploded ink. Like everybody suggested all these things. OxyClean or whatever. And it's like, no, nothing is touching this. It's covered in like heavy blue ink stains. It's very pretty, and your reaction to it is exactly why we resell amazing pieces. I know, I'm a clothes lover. I got to be honest with you guys. Like, yes, this is a business. Yes. But I'm in it for the clothes. Like, I'm not going to lie. It allows me to thrift, and I love clothes, and I love thrifting. I love the treasure hunt, and this business allows me to go out and shop and buy things and be with the clothes, and I have got a pretty full closet myself. There's this little thank you sticker. That's a cute touch. Isn't it also interesting when you shop on Posh or eBay to see how people send you things? I'm always fascinated by that. Some people like wrap everything up with bows and tissue paper. I do this kind of thing too, just the plastic bag. How do you guys do it? Those girls ain't fitting, Quimby. I know. I mean, that's my biggest problem. Like, I usually look for at least 20 across the chest because I have a chest situation happening here. No matter what I do, it's like, it's usually a problem. Yep, the protective duster bag for a purse. Whoa. Yay, I got a super chat from Denali. Thank you so much for your clothes loving habit. I know it's a problem, but I do get everything. Thank you so much, Denali. I love you. I bought a new tag Piazza Sempione pant for $25, sold for $80. That's awesome. Keep my little super chat up there. Okay, this is a brand I love. Now, seriously, I looked at this and I'm like, this is gonna fit me. Look how wide it is. It's like one of those Dolman. This is cute though. Do you guys, I buy this brand whenever I see it, but it says extra small. It's Joie, which I also just like to say. Joie. It's sold at like Nordstrom. They're more popular for their silk tops, which I pick up all the time if I can get them for like $5 because they always sell for $25 to $35. Look at this. This is so me in Northern California. It's super boxy. It's got to be linen. This is looking a little small though. I could do a try on. This thing's huge. So this is like really good me. I hope it's not too high at the neck. So I think my total was $145. I wrote it down. $148. So it was $21 each item. That is kind of a lot for me because I'm cheap and I'm used to shopping at the thrift store. I model the ones I can that fit me. People ask me all the time on Posh, model, and I'm like, honey, listen, it's not happening. That is a size 4. or 6 or an 8 maybe. One time I responded to the customer, it's probably not professional. I'm like, yeah, I was like, ha ha ha, that's hilarious. Like, that's not, I can't get in that. Why do people ask me that? Trisha, Quemby does model some of her items, and so does Tori at Girly Girl Style. She's amazing. That's true. I haven't done modeling in a long, long time, and here's why. It takes so much extra time. It's like, you know, for me to put the tops on and take a picture and then switch, like it's so much extra time. And I personally have not noticed like, oh, all my modeled stuff sells better. It might just be me because I'm not like modeling in that well, but it's like, yeah, I haven't been doing it. I like it, but I just don't have that much extra time. I'm really kind of like a get stuff listed. I kind of rush through. We're at an hour. So listen, guys, girls, now's the time because we're going to start to wrap up. Plug whatever you want to plug in the chat. I'll leave it up for the replay people. And I try on Saturday after the show to go in. And if I can find your closet easy, I'll try and share some stuff. And anything you have going on. Lots of you have YouTube channels, new channels, sales, reseller mystery boxes, Instagrams, Diet Blue, and no one will know. Oh, the bag. It's not a bad idea, but it's like, it's called like, it has a special name because it's tangerine. I have a chest situation too. I know how you feel. You know, in some ways, it's great. I can't complain because why am I getting too into? I'm not getting too into the chest conversation, but anyway, it's hard. It's like, especially this time of year, I'd love to just throw on a little tank and go out, but it's like, it's really challenging for me because it becomes like a situation. I'll buy anything that says I am a small. Right, I know. It's like, this is a small. This is my kind of small. It's like, I'm like an 8 or a small in certain things. I'm probably more like a reliable 10, sometimes a 12. The way I'm eating on stay at home, which is not bad. I'm super healthy, but I'm eating more carbs. And it's like, yeah, a few pounds are coming on. 37 people watching. Let's hit that thumbs up. Grateful Babette says, yay for the perks of the business. We all need perks. Forget cheap. Think I have to Tibis that. I don't know what that says, but I'm really proud of my mom. I'm getting through this box. I'm really proud of my mom for figuring out how to leave a comment. Trisha is here. New England Midi. Thanks. Okay. This is a Lucky Brand sweater I bought. It says large. Let's see if it's like a junior's large or what. The Grateful Queen. What is that lipstick color? It's awesome. That I have on right now. I think it's MAC. It's not Russian red. That's the one my mom wears. It's, what is it? You know what? Instagram me it and I'll take a picture and send it. It's one I've been wearing forever. It's one of their classic reds. And I wear red lipstick when I make videos so that I don't look like death and when I go out, but I'm not like walking. My mom, I don't know if I've ever seen my own mother without red lipstick on. Like I'll stop over first thing in the morning to drop something off, full lips. Ugh. Thanks for everyone's help today. My posh closet with home and jewelry is Anna and Hutch. Okay, so it's up there. Cool. Definitely go share if you guys want. It's kind of fun. Like we'll get the whole community thing going. This doesn't look large though, you guys. This doesn't look large. Does this look large? Like, it's a Lucky Brand. I love ivory and white. I really live in it. And this is like an open crochet, but look at the teeny little arm. I did look at the measurements, but does this look large to you people? Oh. And Lucky's not like a junior's brand. Like it's on me if I accidentally buy, you know, Forever 21 large, but this doesn't look large. Maybe it'll stretch. But I really like a nice open knit ivory sweater, but that doesn't look large. Lara says, oh, the lipstick color, we already got that. I had a chest reduction and it was the best thing I ever did. Thoughts, man. I don't know if I'm quite at that level, but where's your adorable son? It looks great on you, says Laura. And I'm still a D cup. That tells you. So you had like I shouldn't complain. I think I'm probably like, I have a wide situation. So is Jacob still here? If so, I'm sorry. So yeah, it also has to do with shape, not just size, but yeah, there's a lot going on. Now this, Laura, you're gonna love this. This is Topshop. I didn't shop by brand in her closet. I shopped by what I wanted, what I liked. Oh shoot, Euro 36. Oh my God, you guys. Everything looks so different. So this is white with like a chartreuse embroidery. I thought this was super long. Maybe it's on the mannequin. On the mannequin, this looked like, I guess it fits. On the mannequin, I thought this was super long, you guys. It's not her fault, it's mine. But like on the mannequin, it looked like it was like knee length, and this is kind of small. Huh. Well, here's the thing. If you buy something and it's not quite right for you, you just resell it. That's another great thing. But I don't even think I could, because I paid $21 an item. So I don't think I could sell this a Topshop piece for that much. Maybe I could. If anyone's a little smaller, I love that, but I thought it was bigger. So here is Posh is My Purpose on Instagram and Poshmark. I have mystery reseller boxes. You need those. Why does everything look so small? Maybe because her mannequin's like a size 2. It's okay. I'll just sell the stuff that doesn't fit. I have a tangerine Prada from a THREDUP box. Has fading, but listing soon. Everyone's asking about it from the video. I need to shop her closet. It's the Blue Feather. She has really nice stuff, really nice pictures. All my girls love Longchamp bags. Like those shopping nylon bags. Jacob, what's your closet reseller info? Is he still here? Let me see. I haven't seen a comment from him in a little bit. I'm looking. Now, I saw Lori just had a question. I need to shop her closet. The Blue Feather. Oh my gosh, Allison had a reduction too. Told doctor I wanted a C, but still ended up with a D. There's Jacob. Debbie, all the girls love the Longchamp. Carrie, I have to take the puppy for a walk. Good night. Yes, we are finishing up, my friends. I'm logged in, so this is my YouTube name. Cool, so if you click on that, you can follow her. Here's Jacob's closet, Jacob Michael 2020. And we have Lindsay's Posh Loft. Cool, we got that. Now this looks like it'll fit. I've never, oh, this is J. Crew. I didn't realize that. Something, it says Abigail Borg for J. Crew. Never heard of it. But this is like a silky, boxy floral top. Really light. Little crochet details. That'll fit. That'll be a work one. This is the last one, and then I'll sign off. This looks really, oh, this is a dress. This is an Anthropologie brand called Tiny. And it's like a drop waist dress, really kind of simple. Ooh, this will probably be good. And it's got this lace inset stuff. And this is kind of a boxy, tunic-y kind of fit. Nice print on that one. So I've sold this brand a lot. But this is like an oversized fit, so that'll work. So there's a couple things in there that aren't going to work, and it's probably my fault for not understanding sizes, but she had some great stuff. Posh at Over Our Heads. Dessert time. Okay, friends, I'm so glad. And Leslie says, I'm at Passion Reseller on Poshmark, or Reseller's Passion on Instagram. And she's got that cool business stuff going on. I'm loving the prints too. You guys, thank you for joining me on Friday night. I'm live at 5 p.m. Pacific, so it's 8 if you're on the East Coast. I really appreciate you being here. Tomorrow, I hope to get a chance to go through and find your Poshmark closets, maybe share a few things, find each other on Instagram. I really appreciate you spending time with me. I looked forward to it all week. Good night, Lori. Everyone's saying good night. Happy to have you guys. I hope to see you next week on the next live and on my next video. Good night, guys. Bye.